Of course, they also traded for Ricker McGroarty in the offseason, though he's down in the American Hockey League right now with Wilkes-Barre. Penguins at the line. Grizzlick has that intercepted. Here goes Cole Caulfield rushing in off the Suzuki to the backhand, and he scores! First shot of the game for Montreal.
The anticipation by Cole Caulfield, reading this play at the blue line. The puck is in control by the Penguins. That's Chris Letang who tries to thread this across the ice, but Grizzlick is way too far outside the dots. Caulfield anticipates that, and then a great pass on the backhand as Letang tries to pressure him.
Now Letang for Raquel, shielding the puck from Matheson. Letang, angle back for Grizzlick. Letang again, right along the goal line, and Raquel taps it in. And the Penguins strike right back on the power play, and the game is tied at 1.
A 5-on-5 mentality for this group. There has to be urgency, and you've seen that already for the Penguins on this power play. A shot by Crosby, but now when they're playing, it's getting to the net quick, and Mike Matheson is responsible to make sure that pass doesn't get across. Caden Gooley gets caught in the middle. Am I going for Bunting? Am I going for Raquel? Raquel sneaks in behind, and that's an easy tap.
Tied up by Grizzlick. All the way back to the point. Mike Matheson snaps it across. Hudson for Dvorak. Tries the shot, and Jarry shot late, but made the save. As Hudson controls off the boards. Right back across. Dvorak can't get the shot off. And he'll pass it back to the line. Now Matheson. Dvorak looking over for Hudson. In on Beauvillier. Hudson. Pass behind the net for Gallagher. Looking back over to Hudson. Pressured here by Grizzlick. Lizotte tries to fish it away. Can't. Hudson out in front. There's a shot for Anderson. And Jarry shuts the door in just the nick of time. Now Sidney Crosby. And over the line. Sent ahead by Anderson. Here goes Dvorak. In a break. Into the forehand. Jarry turns it aside. Quickly stretching down ice, Nick Suzuki out in front. Here's Moore to the forehand, and Tristan Jarry takes that one away, and he'll cover up. Picked up by Pickering, can't get it out. Great knockdown by Nick Suzuki. Here's Hudson, dishing off to Laine, working in wrister. That one's off the mask of Jarry, it rattled him. Comes around for Heineman, to the point, Matheson, not hold it in. Crosby gets Brian Rust with the pass. Rust right in on Matheson, drives the net, and he scores! Brian Rust takes the express route right in front on Montembeault and curls it through. The Penguins pull ahead 2-1.
And here he shows that as he has a little bit of a stutter step on Mike Matheson. Starts at the blue line. Matheson tries to do a little too much with it. And watch the chase and pace from Brian Rust. A little bit of a pull-up stutter step gets Matheson to bite on it. And as he does, quick acceleration out of it and brings it right across the crease. That's the key. Beat Montembeault to the post, tuck it in, and the Penguins take a 2-1 lead off a nice...
Penguins back on the attack, and they score! Rust, sharp angle, side of the net. Lifts one up over Montembeault. His second of the period, and it's 3-1 Penguins.
Brian Rust in behind him. And what a passing sequence by the Pittsburgh Penguins here. Hudson's with Rust. Nice backhand pass by Crosby. Backhand pass by Raquel. And Rust snuck in behind Lane Hudson. It's a lapse in coverage. Montembeault not able to seal the post.
Evans to center. Shedding pressure up the middle. Drop back. Heineman. Far side. Armia scores. Evans, Heineman, Armia, everybody gets a touch.
Changed by the Pittsburgh Penguins forwards. That leads to a clear-cut 3-on-2 for the Canadiens down the ice. As the three Penguins forwards go for a change, It's Evans, Armia, Heineman. Really nice play by Evans to drive the defense back. That opens that passing lane for Heineman, and he sees Armia, puts it right into his...
With Matt Grzelcyk. Good battle here as Grzelcyk bends him off. Ryan Graves pushed to center. Picked up by Crosby. Crosby dropping back to Rust. Out in front, Rakell scores! Second of the game for Rickard Rakell from almost the exact same spot that he scored the first. And it's 4-2 Pittsburgh.
And there's a breakdown. You can see how much time and space the Penguins are able to get. And there's duplicate coverage here. Laine's coming back into the zone. He's with Rakell. He leaves to go chase the puck. Well, Hudson's already there because that was his player coming into the zone. That leaves Rakell wide open in front of the net. It's a backhand pass by Rust. It's on the tape for Rakell. It's a...
Drops it for Letang. Rakell takes it off his foot. Letang again. That's for Bunting. Back to Letang, and he scores! Chris Letang snaps it in with 9 seconds to go in the Pittsburgh power play. They pull ahead 5-2.
Set up the first one of the night. He's going to get this one, and there's a lot of attention by the Canadiens being paid to the player in the bumper position, who's bunting, Rakell, who's lower, and on the back door, that's Sidney Crosby. Well, Letang says, I'm just going to thread this right at the net, and Montembeault's not able to get his left pad on the ice as he looks...
Deals it over to Heineman. That skipped on him. Now here goes O'Connor. Tried to center. That's intercepted by Struble. Taken back up the wing, though, by Cody Glass. Turning around, tries a shot. That goes wide, bounces back in. That was Drew O'Connor in front of the net for Pittsburgh. Beauvillier bounced it out in front. Looks like it'll be his goal. And the Pens push ahead 6-2.
Asked what he likes about Anthony Beauvillier this morning. He said he's a fast player. Well, he's going to use his speed to get to this puck. A turnover right by the Canadiens' blue line. And as Beauvillier circles around, you're going to see him get lost in the coverage as Lane Hudson's with him. Now he's not with him. Quick stick. He gets a stick on it, and he's able to put it past Montembeault. But a player that Mike Sullivan...
Jack eye to the neutral zone. Taken away by Pittsburgh. Free puck at the blue line. Brought in by Crosby. Crosby to the forehand. Rebound in front and put it off the goalpost. Left the shot, scores! And it's a hat trick for Brian Rust. His 6th career in the NHL. And the Penguins had the extra point, 7-2.
It's a quick move to the net and really disguises his release. He's going to beat Montembeault, not the post. Puck gets turned over at the blue line. It's Rakell that turns it over, but Primo can't handle that. And then it's Brian Rust who follows it up as Crosby.
Barron over to Christian Dvorak. Hustling in. Here's Anderson off the backhand. That one goes wide. Penguins have numbers through center. Lizotte passing over. Grzelcyk out in front. They score. Matt Nieto tips that one home in front. That's his first of the year. He's made it 8-2.
A guy that's always been in that fourth line, reliable type role, and he just has speed through the middle of the ice. But it's the play of Matt Grzelcyk who doesn't waste any time getting this off his stick. Nice look by Lizotte.
Broken up behind the net by Laine. Tried to center off the stick of Jari. Now here goes Noel Acciari in transition. With Lizotte in the rush. Right around Struble. Acciari out in front. And it's in. Shot on Primo. Tumbles up and over top. And the Penguins have 9.
Going to get a clean look at the net here because Jaden Struble catches an edge, loses his balance, and falls. That gives Acciari all the time and space he needs. Jack Guy's taking Lizotte to the net. Laine's on the back door, and Primo's not able to hang on to this shot by Acciari, but it really all starts at the blue line with Struble.
It's traffic in front. Well, the Habs had a chance to go 4-1 on the homestand tonight. But instead, they'll settle for 3-2. As to close it out, they got blown out big time by the Penguins tonight in a 9-2 final.